Hello everyone, this is Zyverge with Zyverge Gaming, and I get a lot of questions on the last video that I posted about my setup and stuff. They're curious of, well, why do you have so many monitors connected to the same system? And the last video, it was kind of fast and stuff, so I figured I would put something together a little more slower, showing a little bit of, what I got going on, so on and so forth. So there I got my two lighting kits, or I got one lighting kit. It came with 3 lights in it, about $130 or so on Amazon. I got my webcam right there, Logitech. I don't remember the exact numbers, but if you do end up going to my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Zyverge, there is, down below there is all of the specs of the in-depth specs of my system. But I do have, my monitors are all Asus monitors. The middle one is 3D capable, ran around 475 I believe. It's 144 hertz, 144 hertz, 1.5 millisecond. This one here, the one that way, and this one there are just regular HD monitors, 1080p, 1 millisecond refresh, 23, I believe all these are 23 to 23.5 inch. Keyboard, mouse, nothing too special. I do have the 2014 edition Razer Naga mouse. I always like it because it's got all the additional buttons there on the side. So I got like 12 buttons on my thumb. And as I tell everybody, I do not use a keyboard when I game. I use the G13 gaming pad from Logitech. It's amazing. It's amazing. That's what I use for gaming. But that there is my, more or less, my game setup. I do have my mic there. It's the Blue Yeti. As you see, I have 2 cables coming from it. One goes to the gaming setup for when I'm streaming games, etc. The other one is connected to this setup here, which this monitor is the same as those others, and it is connected to my Mac. As you see, I got some stuff going on there. I'm working on developing an app for iOS at the moment, but I do for iOS, Android programming. I do a lot of, and graphic design, which I'm also working on new background images and stuff for my stream. It's going to replace the current one that I've got right there. And then right down there, I've got the keyboard, the mouse. This is the old Razer Naga that I had before I bought that one. I do have my Mac mouse underneath there. And there I have the Wacom Intellis Pro tablet, which is an amazing device. And here's the pen that comes along with it. You're right, I got a whole bunch of additional accessories for that. Paid about $450 I think for that. I love it. But these two here are not connected to that. These two here are my development setup. This is what I use for my programming, my graphic design, all that stuff. That's what I use for this. This is pretty much my gaming setup. The PC, if you can see, is down there. I do have new parts coming. I got a new CPU coming in. I got a new motherboard coming in. I've got a new cooling fan for my CPU coming in, because this one here has been getting extremely hot. My system has actually been crashing a few times. I've had that for almost a year, I think, so I figure I'm just going to go ahead and upgrade and get her done with. Got my tea. I love my tea. Got my Astro A40s. Is what I use while I'm gaming, to send me with those on. My iPad, which I developed a lot of apps for that bad boy. And then I got my DX Racer chair. And a lot of people, I've had this chair for about a year and a half, and people Oh, he asked me, is that the DX Racer, or is that the knockoff? No, it's an actual DX Racer. I've had about a year and a half. I think it was about $475 is what I paid for this when I first got it. But all in all, this in a nutshell is what I have. I will see about linking the actual system specs down below with the numbers and such for all my devices and stuff if anybody's interested. So I do hope this does clear up a little bit for what I've got, this, that, and the other. And as for the desk is a U-shaped glass top desk. It did not come as a U-shaped. It's actually a L-shaped glass desk. And what I did was I just bought two of them and merged them together and made a U-shaped desk, which is what I primarily use, and it does really good. It does what it needs. So I do got my green screen there over the windows, and I got my green screen here that is primarily used, of course, as my backdrop and such. So I hope everybody enjoyed that. Hopefully that did answer some questions that I was getting, and everyone have a great night.